Hi everyone, this is John from Civil Center. Welcome to our channel. As we know, Civil Center is continuously working with the vision to guide civil engineering students and professionals. And for that, we keep making videos on different topics and on different software related to civil engineering field. So we have also conducted a workshop today, and that workshop was on G+1 building analysis and design using STAAD Pro. So in that workshop, we have already completed the modeling portion. So I'm just going to give you a glimpse of that workshop, and after that we will start with the today's live session. Okay, so guys, this is a request to all the viewers out here that if you are willing to make me come live more often, then you can just participate in this workshop. And if you are having any kind of question, you can simply ask that in the comment section. So I'll just write hello to my viewers first. And viewers, if you are having any question, you can simply leave that in the comment section, and it will motivate me to stay here for the longer time, because I have just completed a workshop of 2.5 hours, and I need energy from your sides too. Okay, so now let's share the screen, and over here let's see what are the different things that we have covered in today's workshop. So in today's workshop, I'll just yeah. So in today's workshop, we started with what is a center line diagram and how we have to make such a center line diagram like this. Like, we have learned how we can just convert a architectural plan from here. Then we have gone through different steps like the column positioning, and then we have moved to draw the center lines. What is the concept of drawing the center line, why we don't have to use a center line like this, and why we have to use the center line like this, like why we have to place the coordinates over there, and all these things were answered in the workshop. Then we have learned the different methods of making the center line, why what is the benefit of if we are overlapping the two plans and then making a center line like this, and what is the benefit when we are just taking our individual plans, making the beam column layout, and then joining the, like, making the center line over here. So this is the plan for the ground floor, and this is the plan for the first floor, and this is where we have joined each and every beam and marked the coordinates in the center line, and then using these coordinates we have created such a model in the STAAD Pro itself. So if you'll just have a look in this model, then to create such a model we had used these many nodes. That means if want to be accurate, we have used 86 different nodes over here, and all the nodes are highlighted now. Then we have used the different types of beams over here in our model. You can see I'll just highlight all the beams over here, and to create like that all these things we have used different steps. Like in the geometry, we have started with the nodes, then the beams, then we have learned the correct procedure of adding the beams and the columns. Then we went to the general, where we have assigned the different properties. So you can see we have assigned three different properties to the different beams and the columns over here, and now we can also create a 3D view of this one. So like this you can create the 3D view of the whole structure. So if you will just click on the 3D view, it will give you that particular view in which you can easily see this structure, and you can just see where we have used the beams of the larger cross section and where we have used the beams of a smaller cross section. So like this we have created this model. Then we have discussed about the supports. So we have discussed about the fixed support over here, and you can see we have all the supports present over here. So this much of the portion has already been covered in the workshop, and after that we will go with the rest of the portions. Now let's see if we have any viewer and if they are having any kind of question. So guys, in just 3 minutes I have summed up my workshop, and if you are having any question you can simply leave that in the comment section. And if you are still willing to participate in this workshop, the registration link is still open. So once like class has already been completed, and this is the Google form from which you can just register yourself, and you can see right now our recording is being converted over here. So it's still converting, and after this is completed we will simply share it with our students, and those students are already added in this workshop group. And over here you can see they are giving the right feedback to us, like Dorji Nima is saying thank you for the workshop, very informative for us, sir. Okay, so thank you, Dorji, and it really feels good when we have such a feedbacks from our students. Now let's see if anyone is having any kind of questions. So guys, participate in this work like live session, and if you are liking this live session, hit the like button. If you have any kind of question, you can simply ask your questions. Until then, I'm just going to tell you about the full course of STAAD Pro over here. So this is just a trailer. The whole movie is just behind this. So I'm just going to open up the course content with you, and we will discuss what are the different things that we are going to learn in the full course. So in the full course, we will start with the introduction portions where we will be learning what is the software and what are the different things that we can do in this software. Then we have the column positioning concept. So we will take architectural plan like this. So we will start with this such an architectural plan, and we will learn how we can do the column positioning correctly in an architectural plan. Then we will go for the next topic, that is the center line concept. So we will just learn the two different methods of making the center line. One is the overlapping method, in which we just overlap the first floor plan to the ground floor plan and then come up with such a center line. And then we will go ahead and learn this method where we can just split the ground floor and the first floor in different portions, and then we will go from like column positioning. After that, we will go for the beam column layout, and then we will make the center line over here. So like this, we can see that we can reach the different steps. Now once the center line is completed, we will learn how to study the structural drawing. So I've already shown a structural drawing in multiple live sessions. So if you haven't watched that session, then you can watch that. And if you want to just gather some knowledge about the structural drawing, then you can also gather that from it there. And if you will just visit the page of the civil center, like you will have to just go to the YouTube, and over there you can just go to the channel of civil center over here, and from there Ashmita ma'am has recently made a video on how to study the structural drawing. So you can simply learn how to study the structural drawing from there also. Okay, so you have to just go to the channel of civil center. In the videos section, you will find the necessary things over there. Okay, so like you can see, you can go to the videos section, and over here you will find a video on how to read the structural drawing part 2. So part 1 is also available over here, like how to read the structural drawing part 1. Okay, so you can just watch these two videos in order to get the proper knowledge of how you can study a architectural drawing. Okay, and the structural drawing. Okay, so all the things are available over here on our YouTube channel, and if you want to get the professional training, then you can also join our classes. There are multiple links in the description itself where you can just find each and everything. Okay, now let's go to the next topic that we are going to cover in our training program of STAAD Pro. So you can see we will learn the load calculations using the IS codes. So wherever the IS codes are used, there we will learn where we have to look into the IS codes for the different kinds of the loads. And let's see how many viewers are with us. So right now I have 3 viewers. So guys, you can just hit the like button on this session, and you can do one more thing, like you can just answer what is the IS code for dead load. Okay, so you can just answer for that one. Now, wherever it is necessary, we can also go for the manual calculation of the loads, and after that you will be introduced to the STAAD Pro, where you will learn the basics of the STAAD Pro. Then we will start with the structural modeling, member specifications and support, loading, how to do the analysis and design of beams and columns, and once this is completed, we will learn the data interpolation of the design results. Okay, because that was very much necessary if you are willing to go for the professional design. Then we will go for the manual design of the structural members. And what are the structural members? There are 5 structural members on the total. First one is the beam, second is the column, third is the slab, staircase and the footing. So STAAD Pro can design the beams and columns, but for the slab, staircase and footing, we will go for the manual design. And after the data interpolation of all the design results, we will learn with what is a structural drawing and how we have to prepare the structural drawing. So guys, that is all that we are going to cover in our live course. And if you are willing to go for this, then you can just find a link over here. This is the registration link which you can use to join our professional training, and you can get a chance to work on a live project in this one. Then we have an answer for the dead load, and that answer is correct. IS 875 part 1 is the highest code for dead loads. Okay, now guys, if you are liking this session, please hit the like button and do share it with your friends and colleagues who you think are in the need of learning the STAAD Pro software and are willing to make their career as a structural engineer. Okay, so that was all for today. If you are having any kind of query, you can simply leave your query in the comment section, or you can simply text me on the given number. So my number is already given over here in the description. It is 8433248864, or you can simply just give me a WhatsApp on this number, or you can also call on this number. Okay, so guys, kindly hit the like button and share it with your friends, and also on your WhatsApp status, so that more and more people can be benefited from such workshops and such training programs that we are offering you. If you are willing to go for some free knowledge, then you can always visit our YouTube channel, and over there you will find a number of videos which are free for you, and you can learn a lot from there. So you can also subscribe to this channel and make yourself a good civil engineer. Okay, so guys, we will meet tomorrow at the same time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.